Hello, I am Amber Parrott from Morgan James Author Support Team, and today I have the privilege of speaking with Dr. Joan Bragar, the author of Never Too Late for Love, The Successful Woman's Guide to Online Dating in the Second Half of Life. Dr. Joan, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you, Amber. I'm happy to be here.
I'm so glad. I want to dive in and ask you a couple of questions about your book. First and foremost, why did you write your book? Who did you want to reach?
Oh, that's such a good question. Well, previously in my work, I've written several books about leadership. That was the field I was in. And I was about to write another book about leadership, and I realized that what's important to me at this phase of my life is love, because I myself was remarried at age 62 to a lovely 66-year-old man. And what I had to learn to have that happen turned out to be the biggest learning of my life. And I wanted to write it down so other women could see what I had done.
I love that. I love that you spoke from your place of experience and you wanted to share your love and your opportunity to find that love with others. So,
Yes.
if you could give one message to women in their second half of life who are seeking that stable,
Ah,
secure relationship, what would you say?
well, women, when we talk amongst ourselves in this age group, it's very easy to say there's no good men out there. That's an easy way out.
Sure.
But the truth is, there are good men out there, just as there are good women out there. In fact, almost half of our generation right now is single. It's an amazing number. It's like first time in history that this many people in their 60s are single. So there are all kinds of people out there. And the message I want to give to people is don't give up.
Mm,
I promise you, if you give up, you won't have love. But I also promise you that if you're persistent and steady and committed, that you can have love in your life.
that's great. That is great. So, if you could wave a magic wand, so to speak, what would you do to get those
Uh,
readers their one wish?
well, I talk about this with my husband often, what I'd like to do. I'd like to maybe put them in a gymnasium like we did in eighth grade and line up all the women on one side and all the men on the other and have them meet each other and sort out, like find one. I often have women tell me they're very unique or they have very high standards. And, you know, I'm unique and I have high standards. I really do. Um, and I needed to find a man who wanted to be with a successful woman. And would not begrudge that in any way.
Yeah.
And in fact, my husband's thrilled when I'm successful. He's thrilled when I write a book. He's thrilled that I have clients. He's thrilled that I do programs. He's just happy that I'm successful. And there are men out there who will be happy for your life, that you won't have to dim down your light. I think there was women got an idea that you could either have a career or a family and you couldn't have both. And in fact, in younger generations, I think that message is even stronger. And the truth is, you can have love in your life, you can have someone adore you, and also do the work that you were brought here to do. So that's the message I want to bring.
I love that. And I totally agree. Women of all generations are told this message that there's no such thing as a man who will support your intelligence, but it's simply not true.
No, no, it's just not true. Some of them are thrilled to have intelligent women.
I,
Thrilled.
good to hear.
Yeah.
So, how can the viewers at home get connected with you?
Okay, well, I have a website. I'm going to spell it out for you and an email. And if people send me a note either by email or go onto my website, I will be very happy to send you a free digital copy of my book so you can have it. And I also have do's and don'ts for online dating, because I know online dating can be very scary for everyone, especially for women in my generation. But you can do it, and you can do it safely, and you can learn how to screen people. So the way to get in touch with me is, my email is Joan, Joan, at joanbragar.com. I'm going to spell that, JoanBragar, joanbragar.com. And you can also just go to www.joanbragar.com. I'd be happy to hear from you. I'm always happy to communicate with people who want to know if this seemingly impossible, it's like possible thing is possible. I just want to say, I coach, my business now is I coach a lot of women to do this. And I have clients who are 68 years old, 72 years old, really finding quality men and beginning happy relationships.
I love that.
So I'm totally clear this is possible and that you can have this in your life.
I love that. Thank you so much, Dr. Joan. Thank you, viewers at home. And
Yeah.
Dr. Joan, congratulations on the release of your book.
Thank you very much, Amber.